We all were anxiously awaiting to see what your next fight would be. We thought it would be with one promoter in conjunction with you, but now it is working with Oscar on the other side and Al Haymon on this side. What would you say is the biggest difference with putting on a big fight with Al Haymon and that team versus working with Oscar and that team? What do you think is the biggest difference?
I think honest is very important. You know, when you're honest, when you're loyal, when you care about the people, I think that's the difference between Golden Boy and Al Haymon. Al Haymon always care about his fighters and in every way, not just in boxing. So I think that's a big difference.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So that was Canelo talking on the Best Women's Boxing Show, period, channel. You know, it just amazes me that Eddie Hearn of DAZN, he's constantly trashing Al Haymon. And then you have the Mexican fans, at least 100% of them, they hate Al Haymon for obvious reasons. So to see and hear the fighter that they love, Canelo Alvarez, praise Al Haymon as pretty much the best to do it out of all of the promoters, I know that really hurts the racist fans' feelings. It was only a couple weeks ago that Eddie Hearn went on a tirade completely trashing Al Haymon, just to find out right after he said all of that, Canelo Alvarez, he went back to PBC, and Canelo didn't even want Oscar De La Hoya or DAZN to even be part of this deal fighting against Munguia. If it was up to Canelo Alvarez, this fight would have been completely promoted by PBC. That's the reason why Canelo Alvarez, when he announced this fight, he didn't even put up a DAZN banner. He only put up PBC, Amazon Prime to promote the fight. I tell you guys all the time, when it comes to boxers that do this for a living, they don't have a personal agenda. You're never going to hear them say the type of things that you hear race fans say in the comment section, because every single thing those race fans say is based on race. But when it came to Eddie Hearn used to say the most outlandish things just to try to secure his relationship with Canelo Alvarez. Damn near calling him the greatest fighter of all time. Eddie Hearn, he literally said, we are desperate to be in the Canelo Alvarez business. And he would literally lie just to defend Canelo Alvarez. He did all of this just to have Canelo Alvarez say that Al Haymon and PBC, they are the best promoters in the business, meaning over DAZN, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, Golden Boy, etc., etc. I mean, me personally, I don't really care who these fighters sign with as long as they're fighting against the best. And I hope that these networks, they can work together to make the biggest fights. Just like DAZN worked with PBC so we can get Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now we're getting Canelo Alvarez versus Munguia, which is once again a PBC DAZN collaboration. We got Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, which was a top-ranked PBC collaboration. The only reason why this is so ironic that Canelo Alvarez is praising Al Haymon more than any of these promoters and networks because of the race fans that hate Al Haymon. Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, the fighters that the race fans love the most, they both went to PBC, to Al Haymon, and said he does it better than anyone else. It's very rare that you see fighters leave PBC, and usually when they do leave PBC, it's most likely because they have no fighters available in that division for that fighter to fight. Just like when Jaron Ennis, he chose DAZN over PBC because PBC, they didn't have any welterweights available for him to fight. Not only did they have no welterweights, but everyone was avoiding Jaron Ennis. So I think if Jaron Ennis, if he could go to DAZN and he can get fights and he can stay active and he can get significant fights, then that's a good move. Because once again, real boxing fans, they just want to see all of these fighters taking the best fights, regardless of who's promoting the fight. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, Visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.